Welcome to Food News Today. Are you logical or emotional when you shop? Researchers at the School of Psychology at Bangor University in North Wales have embarked on a project that will answer just that question. Researchers asked people to simulate shopping for 80 pounds or $130.61 worth of groceries in a supermarket. The participants' brains were then scanned to test their reactions to promotions and special offers. As they go through an MRI, products are displayed on a screen, and they're then asked to make choices from a shopping list. So, what are the results showing so far? Well, apparently 23 minutes into a shopping trip, people's emotional part of their brain takes over from the logical part. Not ideal, seeing as this part of the brain can only guess at value for money. Results also show that after 40 minutes, the brain gets tired and stops forming rational thoughts. So the lesson is, shop quickly. The holiday season is upon us, and that means sweet treats are everywhere. Between family gatherings and holiday parties, it's hard for parents to keep kids focused on eating nutritious foods. So how do you maintain a healthy routine without being Scrooge? Registered dietitian Marianne Jacobson, the author of Fearless Feeding, How to Raise Healthy Eaters from High Chair to High School, and author of the blog Raise Healthy Eaters, has some tips.
I know the holidays can be tough on families, but they really don't have to be. Here are some tips that I hope can help. Keep meal planning. So keep those regular nutritious meals, even with the busyness of the holidays. So, use your slow cooker, do simple things, but keep those nutritious meals going. The second thing is encourage kids to eat mindfully with extra treats around. Instead of just grazing all day, they can eat them at snack time at the table and be mindful of eating. And then when they're done, put them away. Another thing is try not to focus so much on food, especially on those big meal days when kids, especially younger kids, may not be as interested in eating. There's no need to bribe or negotiate. Encourage them. This is family time. They should sit at the table, talk to their family. And the final tip is to create rituals in the kitchen. It's a great time of year to get kids baking and, being exposed to different foods and experimenting. Usually parents are off, have a little more time, and kids are off school. And it can really create great memories around food and get kids interested.
For more tips from Marianne, just check out our website, raisehealthyeaters.com. What better way to motivate exercise than to offer freebies in return? Officials in Moscow are letting people ride the subway for free in return for doing 30 squats. This is an effort to promote exercise in advance of next year's Winter Olympics. Machines have been installed to track commuters as they do a series of squats. Do 30, knees fully bent, and get a free ticket. Sounds like a great deal, and certainly the people of Moscow have taken to the challenge. Pringles are once again adding an interesting twist to their holiday season with their limited edition holiday flavors. Now, you might remember that last year I tested out their holiday offerings of pumpkin pie spice, white chocolate peppermint, and cinnamon sugar. Unfortunately, I think I used the words bland and not very good. But now it's time for a second chance. This year, they're re-releasing the cinnamon sugar and adding a new flavor, pecan pie. Let's see what they taste like. Well, Pringles, maybe next year will be your year. That's all for this week's edition of Food News Today. Don't forget to check out our website at supermarketguru.com. Send me a message on Facebook and Twitter. Food News Today is sponsored by Conagra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.